which is one of the most important skill required for success in job or business or in personal life. And that skill is English communication. Why English is important? In this video, I will tell you why English is important. What happens if you do not have command over English? What are the most important points which are required in your career to become successful in your personal life, in your professional life also? So friends, let's begin. Why English is important? First and most important thing is exams. English is very important for exams. Let us talk about international exams. There are many international exams which you have to face if you want to go at international level. For example, exams like GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, GMAT, SAT, and many such exams are there. Well, if you want to get opportunities, if you want to get admissions to world's best universities, then these exams are very important. And for these exams, English is compulsory. Friends, I train for all these exams and I know how English is important for these exams. Let it be GRE, TOEFL or IELTS. English is the key for success in these exams. Now, apart from international exams, domestic exams are also there. I'm talking about India. In India, if you want to go for higher education, 10 plus exams, all exams after 10 plus are in English. After 12th, in any field you want to go. If you go in medical field, engineering field, law, management, CA, commerce, whatever it is, English is the only language of communication. Let us go for competitive exams. Now, if you want to be an officer, if you want to go into competitive exams, English is the key there. There is no other language than English. For example, UPSC. For UPSC, exams like IAS, CDS, railways, these exams are conducted by UPSC. In all these exams, English is the key. If you are good in English, then you have that upper edge, that cutting edge, you have that advantage with you. Of course, there are other sections also, like aptitude and reasoning, but I have seen that most of the students are weak in English. And after these written exams, there are some of the posts where group discussion and interviews are conducted. There also, English speaking, communication, fluency in English is mandatory, is very important. Exams like IBPS in banking, SBI, LIC, all these exams need English. Exams at state level, like MPSC, I'm from Maharashtra. So state public service exams are very important. In these exams, English is the crucial factor for getting success. Now, many exams are there. I have no place to write here. But most of the exams for class 2, class 1, all these exams need English. And mastery over English is the key for success for these exams. Now, apart from exams, employment opportunities are there. If you want good employment, if you want good job, then English is compulsory. I mean, if you go for engineering, medical or service field, tourism, management, government, banking, any field, if you want a good job there, you must have English in speaking, reading, writing and understanding. Well, why this is required? Because in all these fields, all the communication is in English. Meetings are in English. Report writing, email writings, all in English. Presentations, seminars, all in English. So if you want to get good employment opportunities, if you want good jobs, then English is the decisive factor. English is the pivotal thing which is going to make a difference between good job and average job. The next important point is campus placement. If you are a student and if you are looking for a job, then campus placement is very important for you. In campus placement, there are many steps through which you have to go until you get selected in the best company of your choice. First is aptitude. Second is the technical aptitude. But after that, group discussion is there, interviews are there, and email writing and letter writing is there. So if you are not good in English, but you are only good in technical knowledge, then, well, it's not going to help you. I meet many students daily. They come to me and they tell me that, sir, I cracked the technical round, then I cracked the aptitude round, then I went into group discussion and I got rejected because I was not able to communicate properly. This is the story of many of the students who have this problem. So without English, you can't complete, all these 3 necessary steps for the placement and to go into the company of your choice. Group discussion, interviews, and companies like TCS, they also check your email or letter writing skills. So if you want to get placed in the company of your choice, your dream company, come on friends, work on your English. It's very, very important. Now, some students, or there are many people who come to me and tell me that, sir, I want to start a business. My plan is to get into business. Friends, nowadays, everywhere English is used in any business you do. Suppose you want to start a domestic business. In domestic business, well, all the communication is in English. Okay, for example, recently, only just 1 week before, I met one person who told me that we deal with a business of coconut oil. And for that, we have to talk to people who are from Tamil Nadu. And we can't communicate with them because they can't understand Hindi and they only speak, their local language, Tamil or English. Now, what should I do? So, friends, if you want to go into business, the most important skill, apart from some other skills, is English. Knowledge of English in all the 4 ways: reading, writing, listening, and of course, your ability to understand good English. Well, all the communication in domestic market is in English. Emails, English we write. Brochures, which we use for advertisements, they are in English. Sorry. Advertisements. If you want to do advertisement on radio or on internet or on TV, it is in English. If you want to go for banks and understand the loans and understand the schemes, all the nationalized banks today use only English. There is no other language. Because English is also unofficially the official language of India. We can't deny that. This is a fact actually. And when you start your business, when you are going to Pune, Mumbai, or any other big metros, you have to give presentations, your talks, promotions in English. And if you can do that in English, it's more impressive. You can sell your product faster than any other language. Come on, friends, we have to accept it. If you are talking in English, if you're talking good English, impressive English, people will take you seriously. They will give you more respect. They will admire you. And I have seen that those who are better in English, they get more business. Now, this is at the domestic level. But what about the international level? I come from a place in Maharashtra where we export agriculture produce like grapes, pomegranate, and many other agriculture produce like flowers also, like gerbera. These people come to me and say that, sir, we have excellent quality products like grapes and all. We want to export them, but we can't communicate with those people who are in Europe or who are in US or UK. And for that, we have to hire a mediator, or, we are not able to do the business. So we don't do the business. We sell our produce in the domestic market and we lose a lot of money. So if you want more growth at the international level, work on your English, friends. It's a very important tool. Along with the quality of your product, quality of your English communication is also equally important. Now, small scale industries like in India, in Maharashtra, if you want to go from small scale to large scale, then English is important. Large scale, I mean at the international level. I know many of the entrepreneurs here where I live, they have gone international. One of the important quality they had is English mastery, communication in English. And of course, if you take overall India, well, We are doing good in IT. We are doing good in agriculture. We export garments. We export engineering products, right? So how it's possible? Let us take IT for example. Infosys and TCS and Wipro and Cognizant. These people test your English skills. India is one of the country where English is spoken by maximum number of people, and that's the reason why we can develop the softwares, we can provide them technology, because language is not the barrier. We have a common language. Therefore, people, organizations from America, from UK, from Germany, they trust us and they give us business. So if you want to be a good businessman, master English. Now, friends, let us move ahead and come to the next point, language of knowledge. English is called as language of knowledge. If you want to get all the language, some of the best knowledge in the world, that knowledge is all condensed, is all written in the form of books. And I have read some of the best books and they are in English. Friends, I'm a psychologist, I'm an inspirational speaker. Plus, I'm a PhD in mechanical engineering. So, engineering books are written by foreign authors. And some of the best books on psychology are written by foreign authors. So, if you want that knowledge, if you want to tap that knowledge, English is the channel. If you can read English books quicker, you get more knowledge out of it. Yeah, there are some books which are translated, but the original book gives the exact message. The translated doesn't give. Well, another thing is research papers. As I was a research scholar, I was doing my PhD. All the best research papers were available in English. And so if you want to read those papers, you must understand English. You must be able to read English properly. You must be able to write English properly so that you can publish your own paper also at the international journals. And well, I'm proud to tell you that I have published 2 papers of my PhD in international journals. I could do that because my English was good. Okay, another thing is internet. Well, internet, all the knowledge is there in the internet. Well, how? Look at this YouTube channel. Or some of the best videos, best speakers, best trainers are there on YouTube. And one of the most important factor in YouTube is the TED platform. Technology, entertainment, and design. Some of the world's best people come there with innovative ideas, great ideas. For example, Khan Academy is there. Or I like one video called Video on Procrastination, how to avoid that. Videos, for example, one video was there of Tony Robbins, Why We Do What We Do. These were some of the best videos. Of course, my dream was to be on TEDx, and fortunately, I also was on TEDx. If you want to see my video, link I have given here, you can see my video also. So, some of the best knowledge like Quora and you can read the blogs is available in internet in the form of English. You can get all that knowledge. Only your English is good. And last and most important for everyone, entertainment and media. If you go for Hollywood movies, best Hollywood movies are there. I mean, some of the fantastic movies are available in Hollywood. Of course, we also have Bollywood, Mumbai film industry. It's a great, but if you want to have a, what I can say, like a bigger canvas, if you want to see a bigger canvas, Hollywood is also there. But friends, I have seen some Hollywood movies which are dubbed in Hindi or the regional languages. The lip sync is not good. The lips and the dialogues don't match. In fact, what I can say is the audio and video doesn't match, and it doesn't give that sense. You don't kind of get that feel of watching that movie. You feel like, oh, a dubbed movie. I'm not able to, the hero is not exactly saying what is said in Hindi or any other regional language. So without translation, if you watch a movie, wow, it's a different pleasure. A few years before, I wasn't able to understand English movies, but now easily I can understand without any subtitles or without translation. Okay, and the last thing is BBC and CNN. If you want to go with international media like BBC or CNN, all these new channels, they are in English. So if you want to know what's happening at the international level, you have to understand English, because all these media is in English, right? So entertainment and media, everything English. There is no other way. Students who come to me for English communication training, I have seen that they have low self-confidence, they have low self-esteem, they have low self-respect actually. They feel that they're inferior inside. They feel that they lag in something. They are always worried. They don't talk. They avoid. They don't avoid talking to one who is fluent in English. They avoid public speaking. They are afraid of giving seminars. They are afraid of, that's kind of a phobia they have. We can call it as Anglophobia. They just run away from a situation where English is there. So psychological factors are there which will definitely have a huge impact on you, like low self-confidence, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, and negative attitude. But if you are having good communication in English, if you are master in English, then definitely you will have high self-confidence, you have high self-respect, it's like a status symbol. People will judge not from your clothes, but the way you communicate in English. So, some people have, cars as the status symbol. Some people have a post or, their own properties as the status symbol. But English communication, mastery of English is the best status symbol, dear friends. So these are some of the important psychological factors which are very, very important. And if you do not have English, then of course you have to face the negative factors. Now next is, and last is, better standard of living. If you are having good English, of course you live a better standard of living. You have more opportunities, you have a better job. If you have a better job, you have better salary, you have better home, you have medical care, better medical care. In fact, in short, you have success. You have that success in your life. So these are the overall 8 points which I told you, which are very important for success in your life. And if you do not have English, then you have to compromise in your life. Dear friends, English is the key today. English is like a magnet now. English, everyone is getting attracted towards English. So why I told you all these points? Because if you don't understand why English is important, you will not take the efforts to improve it. Most of us don't understand why it is important. We just take it as only one language. But now you may have understood how English is important and how much it is crucial, how much impact it has on your career. Friends, hope that you will definitely make a change in your English language, right? As many of my students are doing it. They are improving and they are growing in their self-confidence and getting better opportunities. Thank you, friends, for watching my video. But one more thing, you may be saying that, sir, okay, we understood why English is important. But the next question is how to improve the English. How to improve all English reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Don't you worry. Just subscribe my channel and watch all my videos on English. You will understand how to improve your English in an easy and fun way. Right? Okay. Thanks a lot, friends. Take care and goodbye.